Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Kobe White. We'll see how they continue to fare without him.
You never want to lose a player with his talent. However, for the guys in the locker room, they might not admit it, but some of them are going to enjoy new opportunities. The new roles and responsibilities might ignite this team a little.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Chet Holmgren, Brandon Clark out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's G in at the point. Rejected by Holmgren. And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Here's Clark. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Randall. Count the basket.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Holmgren against DiVincenzo. From deep, Giddey. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. Takes a three. Kept alive by Minnesota. That shot off the mark. McDaniels against Wembanyama. Up and in on the layup. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Here's G. Randall pulls down the board. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lets it fly. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Now DiVincenzo. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Randall inside. Wembanyama on it. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's G. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Edwards. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
And Minnesota calls time here. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And Minnesota with possession here. They trail by 1. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Clark right side. Here's G. Off the mark there with a 3.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
The drive by Wembanyama.
Whoa, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall left side. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Randall. From deep.
Yeah, that shot was affected by Chet Holmgren. Elite ability on the defensive end.
Back to Daniels. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. And that'll tie this game up.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And Minnesota making a change here. Reed's checked in. Off the inbound. Here's G. Yet to see a basket. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Edwards looking for an opening. Randall outside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's G. DiVincenzo covering. G, no good.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Edwards rejected by Holmgren.
Oh, Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
For 3, Randall. Randall with another miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Off target with the 3.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Edwards against Giddey. Edwards, a pass to Reed. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Naz Reid has a power aspect to his game. Size, strength, the ability to score through contact.
And Minnesota with some changes. Mikhailuk's checked in for Randall. Juzang comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Black. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Mikhailuk.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Dillingham. They lead by 1. Out left to the wing. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Mikhailuk. McDaniels from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Reed with the rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Fast break, Minnesota. Back to Mikhailuk. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Black. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
It's Mikhailuk on the wing, beyond the arc. The shot misses.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Here's Juzang. It's blocked. Black, right side. And he drops it in from the low post. Black's got his second bucket of the night. And the Timberwolves with possession. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Great communication on defense in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Champagny, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren.
Checking in for the away team.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Paul. Outside Reed. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Reed's got 6.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
The kick out to Paul. Oh, and Reed with a block. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. No good that time. Nice D from Ware. Here's Black. No good with the triple.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels sent it in.
McDaniels gone 2 of 4 from the field. Now here's Black, guarded closely, and the bucket is good. He's got 7.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Dillingham. Ware covers. Paul with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Fires from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's now just a 1-point Minnesota lead. Here's Dillingham. Still without a bucket. Reed lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ware, that's good.
Ware. Assistant Chris Paul.
Naz Reid has been on display for the Timberwolves. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be back in a moment.
22.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Now here's Paul. Josh Giddey out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brandon Clark.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
First one falls. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
Randall. He's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Dillingham. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Call with it. Still no points. Here's Giddey. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. He shoots it. Plenty of room to knock down that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Boy, whether he's in isolation or operating in pick and roll, we know Anthony Edwards so dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Randall, over Clark, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Champagnie, the pass to Clark. Outside Giddey. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Edwards. That one a little long. Edwards is gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
And Minnesota calls time here. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Champagne.
Make some noise, fans.
Gobert finds McDaniels. Ball against DiVincenzo. That one no good. Good D by Clark. Wembanyama, the pass to Giddey. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Minnesota in the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
And that is DiVincenzo simply willing the ball in the bucket. That's 2 points the hard way.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. Jacks up a three. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Dillingham's checked in for McDaniels. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Clark, the pass to Wembanyama. Ball against DiVincenzo. No good, off the front rim.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled. For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Giddey. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Wembanyama's gone 6 of 9 from the field. Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Randall. Out to DiVincenzo. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
To the inside. Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gobert. Rejected by Holmgren.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
Here's G. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. The three. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
with great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8-foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Giddey. 6 points for him. Here's G. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Looking to get it going. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Holmgren with the block.
Holmgren gets the challenge up and sends that thing back.
Unloads from 13. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The fadeaway. Randall can't hit.
His scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Edwards. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Some changes for Minnesota. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Mikhailuk comes in for Edwards. And it's Juzang in for DiVincenzo.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Wembanyama against Reed. Pass to Mikhailuk. It's hauled in by Black. Mikhailuk's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's G. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Juzang. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Reed from downtown. The shot, no good.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Black. Offline with a 3. Timberwolves trail by 3. Doris, something everybody likes about Nas Reed is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Nas, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Nas finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Minnesota shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe of the game. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Outside Reed. To the paint. Here's Juzang. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's G. Pass to Wembanyama. Right wing. Here's Black. They get the rebound. Here's G, and the layup falls.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
1:07 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Dillingham. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Dillingham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Coming off the floor for the other team, Williams. Champagne.
And Minnesota with possession here. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Reed passes to Mikhailuk. Back to Reed. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. And it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Black, no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Juzang, no good. Here's G. And they pick up 2. G's got 6.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Here's Dillingham. And it's blocked. Here's G. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota. They lead by 1. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
What you like is many of their baskets come off the stick. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And, Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, the story is their poor shooting. Under 40%, you got to give the D some credit. But they look uninspired on offense. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's G. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
You love guys who are north of 7 feet and still sweet shooters. Mr. Holmgren, step up, sir.
Now here's Edwards. The 3. It's deflected. Here's G. Puts it up from 12. Off the left rim and out.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Giddy's checked in for Ware.
Josh Giddy.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert, covered by Wembanyama. Gobert passes to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 16. Oh, rising above, Wembanyama.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pass to Gobert. Down low. Here's McDaniels. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. McDaniels got 9 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Giddy passes to G. Outside Wembanyama. And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Here is DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Count that bucket. 7 points in the game.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
It's Giddy on the wing. For 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And here are the Timberwolves. Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Now Edwards. He has 6. Gobert inside, covered by Wembanyama. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's G. DiVincenzo covering. G passes to Giddy. Here's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric. But beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
And that one's good.
Well, you think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 7. Shoots over Paul. Another miss by Minnesota. DiVincenzo's gone 3 of 10 shooting, so only 30%. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Edwards against Giddy. Edwards is doubled. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randall.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Clark finds Giddy. Back to Clark. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Clark against Randall. Second chance effort. Chet going to work inside.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Randall inside. Holmgren's there. That one's good for 2. Randall's got 10 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Edwards against Giddey. Over Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Pulls it. And he drains the quick shot. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Giddey with it. Picked up by Reed. Kept alive. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
In the modern NBA, boy, you hunt down mismatches. That's a size disadvantage, and he takes advantage.
Pass to Reed. Now McDaniels. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Minnesota making a change here. Mikhailuk's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Black. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run.
Away team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Juzang comes in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Yep, that one's good.
Well, that's about Chris Paul getting to his spot and making the defense pay. This guy is lethal with his mid-range game.
Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dillingham. Leaps for it. And the ball out of bounds. Dillingham tucks it last. Here's Paul. Black, right side. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. With the teardrop. Offensive board. Mikhailuk's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Black. Here's Ware. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
He takes it in. Dillingham. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Champagny. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now here's Reed. He's got 11. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And no good trying to use the glass.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Chris Paul at the line for 1.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Here's Mikhailuk. 5 points in the game. Pass to Jose. Here's Dillingham. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Dillingham's got his 3rd bucket of the night. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's Mikhailuk. Inside. Here's Juzang. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Misses from short range.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Pass to Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Champagnie. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Randall. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I love that kind of energy from Naz Reed. You don't give up on a play.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Edwards, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. Reed's gone 5 of 8 from the field. Black outside. Pass to Ware. Here's Champagnie. This one for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Now here's Randall. He's got 10. Here's Reed. No good. A bit long that time.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Paul with the bucket.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Edwards. Bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Rudy Gobert.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now here's Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reed. Sinks the 15-footer. 15 points here for Naz Reed.
When you've got it going offensively, you keep your foot on the gas pedal. Naz Reed doing exactly that.
Paul passes to Champagnie. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Looking to get back on track. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
Here's Champagnie. 7 points in the game. Here's G. That 3's off the mark.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Pass to Dillingham. Yep, that one goes. Dillingham's got 9.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Oh, it's stolen. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Anthony Black, Brandon Clark out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's G in at the 1 spot with the 10-footer. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Now here's Edwards. Black defending. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Here's Black. Doesn't go that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. Minnesota with the ball. Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Josh Giddey's checked in for Black.
The floor for the away team, Josh Giddey.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to G. The 3 is up. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
And lockdown defense against one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Up top, Reed. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brandon Clark. And that one falls for Reed.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Randall is checked in.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
And it's Giddey missing. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards for 3. Edwards connects from outside.
Oh boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
You look at Naz Reid. What a contribution here.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Thank you for that, Allie. It's Edwards on the wing. Randall against Clark. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's sweet bowling power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Reed against Wembanyama. Shoots over Reed. Wembanyama, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside, DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Randall. Reed finds Randall. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
Here's Giddey. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Randall. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
A free throw drops for Randall. He's off on the second.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Reed, good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Giddey against Edwards. And it's Giddey missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And Randall the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 4 assists in the game. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. From the corner. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Giddey off the drive. And there it is for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Timberwolves lead by 12. DiVincenzo with it. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Fades back. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Giddey finds Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. And down it goes. 2 points. Wembanyama's got 22.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Naz Reid.
When you look at the stats from this game, truly, it was his from the start. His scoring's been great, but he's done so many other things on the court as well. Wow, I'm just so impressed with his continued play for his ball club.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And here's Edwards. Tries to break his ice.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And the basket by Clark.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Pass to Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels against Clark. And that one is hammered home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And Minnesota with possession here. And here's Randall. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. Giddey passes to Paul. And the shot goes down. And that's 13 points for Chris Paul.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Edwards against Giddey. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Paul passes to Holmgren. Fires the three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Pass to Gobert. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The three from Holmgren. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
McDaniels, that's good.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Here's Paul. Outside Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Left in the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Now Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
The three from Holmgren. Clark, the pass to Holmgren from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. And gets it to go, despite getting hit on the shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
1:10 left in the fourth. And here's Minnesota now. 10-point lead.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first 2 matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Naz Reid.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Paul hits them both. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by Paul. Ware brings a double. Here's Dillingham. Got a piece of it. Here's Black. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Pass to Jose. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the away team.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.